Hey Jennifer, how are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, long day already, but I'm glad it's lunchtime. I have to catch up on some work though during lunch.
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking through my lesson plans, like trying to plan. Doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I don't have so much planning. I have more grading, and I have to read this book and just keeping up with all this different stuff is really dragging me down.
Yeah. Speaking of dragging me down, they put the BD kid in my class.
Well, what does that exactly mean? The BD kid.
It means that he's always going to be disrupting my class and disturbing my learners. That's all he's going to be ever doing.
Well, how else is he gonna learn? Where should he be?
Anywhere but my class. Like, what about the gifted students in there?
Well, gifted students should be able to help him, right?
They should, but still, it's going to take away from their learning.
Well, see, I just don't see how the BED kid is ever going to get anywhere unless he's working with people his own age and being social and, doing the same things that all the other kids are doing.
What do you mean by being social, though? Because if he's social in my class, he'll be disrupting my class.
Well, if he's in my resource classroom all day long, working one-on-one with me, he's never going to really accomplish everything that he can.
Well, what if one day he has like a big outburst? Like, what should I do with him then if he's totally ruining my class?
Well, I mean, I'm always there in my classroom, in my resource classroom. If you want to send him over my way, I can. I can spend time with him and try to cool him down and then send him back into your class.
I just don't see how it's going to work. He just seems to be so much of a problem. I've heard some bad things about him.
Like what? I mean, I think he's a great kid, but there's really some cues that really sets him off. But I think we can work on those and come up with some replacement behaviors.
So I have to do extra work then?
No, we can do it together.
Together?
Yeah, together.
So are we going to be co-teaching or?
No, we can just brainstorm during lunch the next few days and come up with some good ideas on how to keep him from blowing up in your classroom and distracting the other kids.
I just don't see how it's going to work out.
Well, let's think of some ideas right now. What are there certain people that he sits around that kind of throw him off task?
Well, I know every now and then he'll sit by this girl, and then he'll get way off topic just trying to impress her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the girl's name?
Alicia.
Alicia, okay. Well, do you think it'd be better if they sat farther apart? Maybe Alicia in the back of the room and and our BD kid in the front of the room, or vice versa? Or do you think maybe putting them together would cause him not to try to get her attention all the time?
I don't know. Aren't you the guy who knows best? Because, I mean, I've tried to separate them, and
it is your classroom,
he'll, like, throw things at her and do things. It's just so disruptive all the time.
Well, it sounds like to me he's trying to get her attention and that he kind of likes her. So I think we should start off by keeping them separate and see if that attention grabbing is still, if he's still trying to grab her attention all the time, like walking across the room. And if that's the case, maybe we should have them work together in a group so they already are together. And if they work well together, I don't think there'd be any problem with that.
What about bullying? Like, he makes fun of some of the kids who aren't the best readers.
Well, okay, now that's something different. That's a whole nother issue. I think we should probably do some team skills with team building skills with your class and try to get them all on the same level and understand that the BD kid is just as much has just as much of a right to be there as them.
I guess we could try that. I don't know. It seems like a lot of extra work.
It is a little extra work, but it's just something we have to do. We have a right or a responsibility to get all the kids the same education, and I think with a little help, the BD kid can really start making some progress.
I don't know. I don't want to be left on my own either. Like, I really need to know that you're gonna help me out if I need your help.
Oh, I'm in there 100% of the way. I'm fully committed to helping out this student and really getting him on the right track.
Okay. Well, that's good at least.
Yeah, I'm really bogged down. But you know what? I just really don't. I really don't like the term BD kid.
Oh yeah, I've barely gotten to know his name yet. I
His,
say,
his name
hey,
is
you
his
need to
name is
call myself.
Billy, but when I mean BD kid just has such a negative connotation.
Because he's negative all the time. I mean, it's not my fault he got that name.
Well, yeah, but maybe see, I don't know. That's just so derogatory to me, I think.
I don't know what else to do about it. I mean, I can try to learn his name, but I don't know. He needs to switch his act around because it's not going to be tolerated in my class, and he will be coming to you if he gets out of line.
Okay. Well, so when he starts acting up, do you just throw him out of the class? Do you say go to the office or sit in the hallway?
Well, at first I'm like, hey, cut it out.
Okay.
Please cut it out.
And then did he
If
do
he
anything
doesn't,
with
then
that?
no. Usually, it just gets worse. Like trying to defy me.
Really?
Like trying to be like, oh, I'm so cool.
Okay. So is he trying to get your attention, you think?
Not my attention,
Other people's attention?
I would think, because obviously he's not getting good attention from me.
Okay. And have you punished him at all? What kind of punishments have you done?
I've sent him out of the room. Like, you know how we do the movies?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we allow the kids to watch movies, like,
Oh,
if
yeah,
they're
yeah.
good for so long. He has never watched a movie with my class.
Really? Okay. So do you take away his recess at all?
I have once.
Because I know
Like,
he's really
really?
active, and that's he needs to release that pent up energy. So I don't know if taking away recess would be the best answer.
Well, I don't know. Like, what other punishment is there? Because he seems to like that. What else can I do?
Well, okay, we can brainstorm about this too. Let's see. Maybe instead of punishing him, you can reward him for when he's doing the right things. So if he's on task and behaving the right way, maybe you could point that out and let him know he's doing something right, and that way that positive reinforcement might make him act appropriately more often.
I'll have to try. I guess I've never tried that before.
Okay.
So if I try it and it doesn't work, who knows what we'll do?
Yeah, you should catch him doing something good. I think that would be really good because I mean, let's be honest, he doesn't get the best grades and he doesn't get a lot of praise. But so when he is on task and if he starts getting a little praise, I think that could really change around his behavior.
Have like a good, I don't know. I think maybe I could help him out a little bit because you said he doesn't have very good role models.
Yeah.
Be a good role model, I guess.
Yeah. So I think that'd be great if we both started working with him, and started to try to improve on his behavior. What do you think about that?
That would work very well.
All right. Well, hey, lunchtime is about up, but I think we should continue these talks over the next few days over this lunch period. And I know it's going to take a lot of time, but I think we can really make a difference in Billy.
Yeah, I guess I could try to make a difference in his life too. I guess that's why I got into teaching in the first place.
Awesome. Up top.
Yeah.